Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Venompool Carnage figure from Hasbro. I foolishly passed this figure up back in 2022, but apparently Hasbro is occasionally given to giving second chances, so I could not pass this up. So the question is, how good is it? Well, let's talk about that. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks utterly fantastic, and right off the bat, I mean, just there's so much sculpt going on here. Just like the muscle texture, and then the kind of black goo that you get with Venom is just kind of like everywhere. Like literally, even the butterfly joints have that, and yeah, it just goes everywhere. Just there's no lack of detail here in that regard. Then we get the tendrils here coming off the leg. We get a little bit of that on the arms as well. So just really cool attention to detail and just very complete looking figure. Not only that, but then this head sculpt, and I'm not big on reading. I haven't read comics in a long time, but I gather that this story arc has something to do with multiple carnages, and the spiral is part of that. Feel free to fill in the details there in the comments, pardon me. But yeah, just really cool looking, very crisp paint on this as well. I love the way that they kind of faded the black into the red here on the head itself. Just very well done. Not just a great looking Carnage figure, but just like in terms of Marvel Legends, kind of top tier in terms of the amount of detail and sculpt going on. So yeah, just great looking figure. Not too much going on here for accessories, but again, given all that original sculpt, I'm not too surprised here. So right off the bat, we get two different head sculpts. So we get the one we looked at before, the more army builder head sculpt, the spiral, and we get a more traditional Carnage head. Just done beautifully. Again, crisp paint all around. We get the kind of orange inside the mouth, so it gives us a little bit of depth. Just very nicely done, beautiful sculpt. Then we get a back piece with tendrils, which looks awesome. As you can see, we got a peg there, and that just kind of attaches to the back here. You see a peg hole there, and that just kind of goes in and rests, and is very, very secure as well. So there's that, and then finally we get the Build-A-Figure piece, which is the Venompool head. Just gorgeous sculpt on this all around. I end up buying a, going to eBay and getting Venompool separately, just because I couldn't get the whole wave and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, just amazing, amazing sculpt. Probably one of the best Build-A-Figures I think Marvel Legends has done personally. So yeah, that's accessories. Articulation here is an absolute thing of beauty, and as you can see, we do have a freestanding kick. This took me a while to get into, though. Part of that is due to the ankle being a little bit loose on mine. However, look at that range, just beautiful. So getting into the finer points of it, we are on a ball hinge for the head. We get all the up, we get all the down, we get even good amount of tilt as well. Of course, we get rotation with that ball hinge. We get butterfly joints, which are going to bring us about back that far, forward that far. So not the craziest range, but definitely very, very welcome, especially on a figure of this nature. We come up into a perfect T. We get bicep swivel. We get double jointed elbows, which do get more range than that. There we go. So fold about that far in half. We get hinge and swivel at the wrists, all horizontal. We do get a standard ab crunch, which gives us insane range, actually. You get just like the deepest of crunches. We get some very nice arch back as well. We get swivel at the waist. Our hips are coming out almost to complete splits, absolutely beautiful. Our front kick is total 90, so that is very nice as well. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, folding completely in half. We get a shin cut, perfect point, a little bit of forward, and then let's see if I can loosen that up. There we go. Tons of rocker as well. So that's articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other Marvel Legends, with some other Hasbro and some Mattel, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with articulated icons, Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valorous Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Marvel Legends Venompool Carnage figure is that this is just absolute thing of beauty, top tier Marvel Legends. I'm very much happy to have gotten a second chance at this because a lot of my approach to Marvel Legends is usually like, okay, if I see it in a store, I'll probably pick it up. But this is one that never touched a shelf around me, or at least not that I saw. So I never got that chance. And so I was definitely glad to pick this up now and could not recommend it enough. Honestly, if you like Carnage at all, any of the Spider-Man villains, just, yeah, absolutely pick this up. And it is still available on various online retailers, not limited to Entertainment Earth, of whom I happen to be an affiliate. So if it is in stock, which it is as of me recording this video, and you use the code that appears here or use the link in the description below, and if that is still the case, then you'll get 10% off of this figure. And if your order is over, I believe it's $79 as of the recording of this video, you'll also get free shipping. So definitely worth noting, especially if you want to pick some other stuff up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I just hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. And if you did, I hope to see you back because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of those things interest you, come on back. Let's talk some more toys. Let's have some more fun. And yeah, just ultimately, I hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.